Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome back to First Commerce Accountancy online class. We are discussing about the journal entries, how we can record the transaction in the books of journal book, in the book called journal, correct, right? Let's move to discuss the next sum, that is fourth one. Journalize the following transaction in the books of X company or in the books of X, or we can give any name in the books of Hari Traders. Hari Traders. That is the question. So transactions are like this. First, 4/2017, business started with cash. 1/4/2017, goods purchased from Manisha, same date, you can observe same date. And 1/4/2017, stationery purchased for cash rupees 2000. 4/4/17, goods sold to Priya for cash rupees 16,000. 6/4/17, insurance paid by check rupees 10,000. And 7/4/17, paid rent rupees 2,000. 8/4/17, cash sales rupees 3,000. See, we know the step now how we can record the how we can record the transaction in the form of journal entries to the book called journal book, correct, right? So firstly we should find out the two accounts involved in a transaction. After that we should classify the account. The next step is analysis of the accounts, analysis, that is what increased or decreased. Next step, application of rules, correct? So business started with the cash. What are the two accounts which are involved in that? Many are saying the correct answer. Business started with the cash includes cash and capital. Cash and capital. When we bring cash to start a business organization, our capital increased and cash also increases, correct, right? So cash comes under asset account, capital comes under capital account. The next one is application of rule. Application of rules of debit and credit. What are the rules? Here we should apply the rules of asset. Here we should apply the rules of capital. So what is the rule of asset? Increases in asset is to be debited, and here increase capital, we need to apply the rules of capital. So increase, here it shows increased value, so increases in capital is to be credited. So one account is debited here, another one is credited here. We should know that each and every aspect, each and every transaction includes two aspects. One is debit aspect, another one is credit aspect. We need to categorize that. We need to record according to the format, means according to the rules of journal entry, correct, right? This is a format. Date, particulars, LF column, debit amount and credit amount. Heading, journal entries in the books of Hari Traders. Date, particulars, LF, debit in rupees, credit in rupees. Okay, first entry we should mention 2017 1st April 2017. The first line, we should record the debit aspect of a transaction, and in the next line, leaving sufficient space, after that we should record the credit aspect of a transaction. So first debited account means here cash account, debited we should write at the end of the column. To capital account, narration, business started with the cash. End of the entry. So the next step is recording entry amount 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. And the next 1,4,17 goods purchased from Manisha for rupees 36,000. I told that when person name comes in the transaction, then we should consider that transaction as credit transaction, because that we purchase means organization Hari Traders purchased goods from Manisha on credit base. They not yet paid the amount. 36,000 is due to pay. Okay, so 36,000 is considered as liability for the organization. So before that we should find out the two accounts. It is a rough work. Goods purchased from Manisha. Purchases here considered as purchased itself. So purchases account, and one more as Manisha, because she is considered as creditor for the organization. Creditor comes under liabilities. Whether liability shows increased value or decreased value. Here it shows increased value. Purchases comes under expenses account. Expenses or expense. Hari Traders expense shows increased value. Then classify the account. Expense comes under expenses account. So here it shows increased value. So now apply the rule. Increases in expenses is to be debited. Increases in expenses is to be debited. Here Manisha, she is considered as a creditor for the organization, and this creditor is comes under liabilities account. Here liability shows increased value. So we need to apply the rules of liability. That is what increases in liability is to be credited. Increases in liability is to be credited. Instead of writing cash, we should write the person name here. Okay, so here expenses means purchases account, debited to Manisha's account. Goods purchased on credit. Credit amount 36,000. And next goods stationery purchased for cash. Here also two accounts. One is stationery, another one is purchase. Another one, to purchase stationery we have to pay cash. So one is stationery, another one is cash. Cash asset. Asset shows decreased value, stationery comes under expense, expense shows increased value. So increases in expenses is to be debited. So stationery account here debited, stationery account debited to cash account. To purchase stationery, Hari Traders have to pay cash in return. So stationery purchased. For cash. Costing rupees 2,000. Date 1/4/17. 17. Next 4,417. Goods sold to Priya. Here also person name comes. Goods sold to Priya. Here two accounts, one is sale, another one is Priya. Priya here, she is considered as debtor for the organization. When we sold goods to someone, means when business organization sold goods to some other person, that is on credit transaction, that is on credit base, then it is considered as asset. In the near future, we will receive some amount, that is why it is considered as asset for the organization. Instead of writing cash, we should write the person name. Okay, so here sale comes under revenues account. Revenue shows increased value. Priya is considered as debtor for the organization. Debtor comes under asset account. Asset means here asset shows increased value. So increases in revenue is to be credited, increases in asset is to be debited. So two aspects, one is debited, another one is credited. So here Priya's account debited to sales account, cash, sold goods on credit, amount 16,000. Next one is insurance paid by check. Here they clearly mention insurance paid by check. So here when check comes, then it is relates to bank. So instead of taking cash, we should record this entries under bank transaction. Say for example here insurance and bank, because check comes here, so we should consider bank, not cash. So insurance comes under expense increase it. Bank comes under asset shows decreased value, because out of bank in the bank account 10,000 amount shows reduced value, means debited, so it shows decreased value. Increases in expenses is to be debited, decrease in asset is to be credited. So here 6,417 insurance account debited to bank account, because when check comes we should consider that transaction relates to bank account. So insurance paid by check. 10,000. And one more, paid rent. Very simple, we can identify the account easily here. One is rent, another one is cash. To pay rent we have to invest some cash, so rent comes under expenses account, cash comes under asset account. Expenses shows increased value, cash means asset shows decreased value. So here increases in expenses is to be debited, decreases in asset is to be credited. One account is debited, another one is credited. So debit aspect we should write in the first line. So rent account, what is the date? 7/4/17. Rent account debited to cash account, in bracket rent paid. Amount 2,000. And one more, cash sale here. In the previous transaction sold goods on credit, here sold goods on cash basis. So what are the two transactions, two accounts? One is cash, another one is sale. Okay, cash increases, sales means revenue also increases. Cash asset, sales revenues. Increases in asset is to be debited, increases in revenue is to be credited. So we should write the debit aspect in the first line. So cash account, mention the date 8/4/17, cash account debited to sales account. To sales account. Here, so sold goods on cash. Amount 3,000. 3,000. Okay, so here it is the end of the transaction, means end of the recording entries. The next step is totaling. Here there is no space. Total it. Total comes 2,19,000. Asset means debit amount total must equal to credit amount total. 1,50,000 plus 36,000 plus 20,000 plus 16,000 and 10,000 plus 2,000 plus 3,000 equals to 2,19,000. 2,19,000 debits amount column and 2,19,000 credit amount column. Once again just analyze this transaction. 1/4/17 business started with cash. Two accounts, cash and capital. Cash shows increased value, capital also shows increased value. Goods purchased from Manisha. This transaction is credit transaction because person name comes here. So Manisha is considered as creditor. Creditor comes under liability. It shows increased value. So we need to apply the rules of liability. Increases in liability is to be credited and increases in expenses is to be debited, like that. And stationery purchased for cash. So to purchase stationery we have to pay cash. So cash shows decreased value because and cash comes under asset account. Stationery is expense, so expenses increased. Increases in expenses is to be debited. Decreases in asset is to be credited. Goods sold to Priya for rupees 16,000. Here also person name comes. When person name comes, then it is that transaction is considered as credit transaction. Sold goods to Priya. Priya is considered as an asset for the organization because she is considered as debtor. When we sold goods, means when the organization sold goods to someone on credit base, then it is considered as an asset. Same way, when organization purchased any goods on credit base, then that transaction is considered as liability for the organization. So here Priya is considered as asset and goods sold. Here sales and Priya are the two accounts. So increases in asset and increases in revenue. Insurance paid by check. Here check comes, so it has affects to bank account. So bank and insurance decreases in asset and increases in expenses. Paid rent. Rent is considered as expense for the organization. So to pay rent or salary or wages or commission or interest, organization invests some amount of cash, spends some amount of cash. So cash and rent are the two accounts. Cash comes under asset account, so it shows reduced value. Decreases in asset is to be debited. Rent comes under expenses account. Increases in expenses is to be debited. So decreases in asset is to be credited. Increases in expenses is to be debited. Two aspects of transactions may be covered. So cash sales. Cash sales means what? Goods sold on cash basis. So cash shows increased value and sales sales comes under revenue. So revenue also shows increased value. I hope you understood the sum. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.